What's going on, guys? Like I said earlier, a lot of weight hopping nonsense that could be commencing. So apparently, Canelo is not trying to fight Triple G in the trilogy, which I don't blame him. I don't think anyone's really keen on seeing an immediate trilogy. Triple G beating Steve Rolls means nothing. Um, it just doesn't. You'll notice I won't do fight predictions on fights that I feel like there's no real reason to. Even last night fights, like Jamel Charlo versus Kota, like that was a cool knockout, but I didn't see the need for a prediction. This is what it is. You know, there's not a lot of guarantees in boxing, but there's some you just know. But Canelo sounds like him and his team have been consistent this year in terms of not trying to fight Triple G in a trilogy, or at least without Triple G getting a belt. Um, Triple G claims he wants to fight new fighters, but he only talks about Canelo. He says that Jacobs, or not Jacobs, because Jacobs is moving up, that Charlo and Andre should fight each other. Um, Black Murderers Row type shit. Have all the black fighters beat each other up and then never face the other guys. You've seen that before, especially in that division. Um, but salute to Canelo. Standing his ground. It doesn't seem like the zone can make Canelo fight Triple G. From what it sounds like, it doesn't sound like the zone can actually make them. Which I wasn't sure if they could or couldn't, but it sounds like they can't. If that's the case, then maybe Triple G should, get a belt. Or, fight Charlo. Either one, mix and match it. Charlo versus Canelo, or Canelo versus Andre for Undisputed. And then Charlo versus Triple G. And then, Charlo's been the mandatory for the WBC belt forever. I think since, 2017? So, you know, why not? Should be the best fighting the best anyway. So, it's not like you get. That's the thing where DAZN messed up. These fighters are already compensated. They're already getting like 15 mil. Triple G got 15 mil to fight Steve Rolls. So there's no incentive for him to like. If he was still on HBO, they would not give him 15 million to fight no Steve Rolls. I don't even know if they would take that fight on the network, but it wouldn't even. That would not be no 15 mil dollar fight. Same thing with Canelo versus Rocky Fielding. You're not getting 15 mil for that. If it was on HBO or Showtime, like that's ridiculous. But um, you know, it sounds like Canelo's talking about fighting Kovalev. I think Kathy Duva, Kovalev's promoter, she said she's heard those rumors too. They haven't had an official meeting or any contract sent or anything, but I'm sure Kovalev would love to fight Canelo. Stylistically, that's a horrible fight for Canelo, especially since he has gas tank problems. He has bad stamina, and he's fighting a boxer puncher who's tall, who knows how to fight tall, who got his confidence back. And if Kovalev just boxes around Canelo, he could he'll probably stop Canelo. As long as there's no weight stipulation, every other Canelo fight, there's some weight clause or whatever. But if Kovalev's allowed to come in correct, that's a 6-round fight max. I think Canelo will get bodied. Like I said, as long as there's no weight stipulation or anything like that. But if Kovalev could come in comfortably, that's a massacre. I don't know what it is. Lee Selby's fighting Broner, Mikey dared to be great, fighting Earl Spence. What is wrong with these fighters? Seriously. What happened to daring to be great in your own weight class? Why not fight Demetrius Andre for Undisputed? Why not fight Jamal Charlo in Texas? Why not fight the top guys at 168? Dimitri Bivol said he would come down for 168. I don't think he should, but he has the body frame to do it. There's Caleb Smith, a fight they've talked about. He looked good versus Indom. You got Eubank Jr. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be for a belt, but he's a solid fighter. Who else is up there? Caleb. Well, that's a bad stuff. Caleb Plant would beat Canelo. David Benavidez. He would probably beat Canelo too, but that's a good style matchup anyway. Um, you got Zerto, who's at 175. Zerto looks huge now. Not fat, just just big. Um, he's at 175. Yeah, I feel like these weight classes are not being respected. Like, did we not learn from 2016? Khan facing Canelo, Kell Brook facing Triple G. Like, you could be competitive, but ultimately you're not going to win. Especially when you don't solidify that you're the top dog in your current division. Ward solidified he was the top guy at 168 before he moved up. Ray Leonard solidified he was the top welterweight before fighting Hagler. Duran solidified he was the top featherweight, the top lightweight before fighting Ray Leonard. Shane Mosley, nobody could take his power at 135 before he fought Oscar De La Hoya. B-Hop was the king of middleweight before he moved up and fought Tarver. Daring to be great makes sense once you've solidified you're the top dog at your current spot. Like if Earl Spence beats Sean Porter, Keith Thurman Pacquiao winner, Terrence Crawford, and then fights Canelo at middleweight, that would make sense because you cleaned out your division. You fought Kell Brook, you fought Lamont Peterson, you fought Mikey Garcia, foolishly moved up, you fought Sean Porter, legit welterweight, you fought Pacquiao Thurman, legit welterweights, good fighters, you fought Terrence Crawford, pound for pound. So if you clean out those guys, you beat those dudes, no controversy, or clear out any controversy, and then he moves up to fight Canelo, that would make sense. Because you cleaned out your division. There's nothing left for you. That was my main reason why Mikey shouldn't have moved up to fight Earl Spence, because you didn't solidify you're the top dog at 135. I think he would have beaten Lomachenko personally. I think he either would have beaten him by decision or late stoppage. But we'll never know. But had he done that and then fought Earl Spence or Danny Garcia, I would have given him a better chance because you left nothing back at 135. But, if it don't make sense, do it. It seems to be a common theme in boxing the last 6 years or whatever. Like I said, as long as it's even Steven, again, I think Canelo would get bodied by Kovalev. It's a horrible style. It's a good style clash, but it's a bad style for Canelo, who hasn't even solidified he's the top dog at middleweight. So, to each his own, though. It seems like fighters today are obsessed with doing that. I'd rather see Canelo versus Andrade or Charlo versus Triple G. There's too many good fights at 160 for Canelo, or even at 168 for Canelo, than to just jump up to 175. I say clean out your division first, and if you want to dare to be great elsewhere, go for it. But I don't know. These fighters they're all over the place. They do what they do. Maybe you'll get 100 mil or something. I would get at least 50 mil if you're going to do that. Craziness. But it sounds like Canelo him and his team don't want to fight Triple G in a trilogy. Which, again, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'm not keen on seeing a trilogy immediately anyway. I'd rather see Triple G face a real middleweight, like a Charlo or Andrade, or Canelo face Charlo and really both fight one of them, and then the winners can fight each other. Have like a middleweight tournament go on, but we'll see what actually happens. But definitely drop comments, like, subscribe, stay tuned, share the video. Let me know what you guys think about Canelo not won the Triple G trilogy. Do you guys want to see Canelo versus Triple G again for the third time? Do you want to see Canelo versus Kovalev? It could happen. Boxing's real goofy. I've been saying that for the past couple of videos. So let me know what you guys think. Drop comments, like, share the video. You guys take it easy.